Oh, hi, come on in. Yep, I'm just preparing the paints. I can't thank you enough for doing this for me. It really means a lot. Finding a model so, short on time. Yeah, if you could just sit up on the bed. Put your right arm just over there for me. And your left just by your hip. Okay, wonderful. Now, this is going to be a very basic painting. I'm just going to do, I think for the background, we're just going to do some maybe cobalt blue. Get that as a base around there. Oh. So just getting that covered. Oh, I've been training for about 2 years, and I really want to hone my craft because I'm not that great at, I'd say, doing portraits yet, so trying to get better at that. I must say, your skin tone is just beautiful. I'm gonna have to mix some colors together to get that right. Okay. Yeah, the apartment's a bit cramped. I can't afford much better, but I hope you don't mind. Could you just turn your head slightly more towards me? Try and look me in the eyes. Beautiful. Yep. Just... Can I ask, what do you use on your hair? Because it's very nice. I'm trying to get the kind of sheen right. Oh, no problem. So, how do you feel about the city? Do you live here or... Right. Me? I actually got this apartment about a couple of weeks ago, so it's a new thing. Wouldn't be able to tell though this, I've already made it home with the paint buckets and everything. I think a 1-inch brush might be better for going into the fine detail on here. Oh, I find that painting really calms me down, especially when it's someone who I find really just a piece of art within themselves. You can take that as a compliment, sure. It's made as one. I just think that you have something about you that just makes you stand out. Really. I'm not sure about the leg placement. Can we try lifting the right leg slightly up? No, that doesn't look natural. Maybe move the right leg back down and kind of cross the left. Yep, that's perfect. Oh, I'm just gonna sketch out the basics right now, and then you can go home after this. I can take a few photos, work from there, and if you like, you can come back another day. So I'm just gonna get out the basics. Let me just fine in some detail. Okay. Wow, it's just beautiful. I'm just trying to get the color of your eyes right. They're very, very stunning. Do that. There we go. Oh, well, my parents didn't really want me to go into the arts, to be honest. They didn't think it was a lucrative business. They said, they said that I wouldn't get much money off it, which is, the pinnacle. Coming from a family household where, we didn't have much money, it was always seen as this thing that you need to achieve. Chin up. There we go. Yeah, but I never felt the money was all integral. I think that the art itself should be the important thing. Well, you're just working with your body shape really, it really kind of hones my work, because the human body shape is very different from landscapes or anything like that. So I really thank you. Well, my mother was always against it, but, she wasn't as outspoken as my dad. He really didn't feel like art was the right way for me to go. He was actually a coal miner, as it happens. He didn't exactly want me to get into that business, but something similar, I suppose. They're okay now with it, though. I've seen some of my work and they're quite impressed. And then my professor said that I should try and do more portrait shots, because I've only done one before this, and I don't know, it didn't really work out. Well, having you as a model is really helping, though. So, enough about me. What have you been up to? Oh, really? Okay, I see, yeah. Wow, well that's super interesting. Well, how long have you been doing that? Okay. That's not a problem at all. Let me just... I need to try and get the facial structure. So I'm just gonna line that in. It's got to blend. It's all about blending. Make everything look as natural as possible. There we go. I mean, totally. I think that maybe a bit of the titanium white might match your skin tone, because I think it's slightly too dark at the moment. So you want to lighten it up ever so slightly. Yeah, I think that's perfect. What do you think? Going for more of a, natural look. Because you don't want to make the skin tone too dark. Because then it won't be true to life. Oh. Yeah. I want to get the eyebrows in. Do the eyes. Colour those. Do you get outside a lot? I'm just kind of judging here. Judging on the canvas now, I should paint. Not judging you. It's beautiful. I think it's just gorgeous. You got that lovely glow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very nice hair. Just wave that in. Like that. Mm. Beautiful. Now I think we've got the skin colour, the eyes, eyebrows, and the hair. So I think I should probably put that so I can remember exactly what it looks like. So I put that on a little sheet so I can recall exactly what I used and recreate that later. Perfect. Because I'll be honest, most of the landscapes around, the countryside look very pale this time of year. So we want to I want to counter that by having, well, a more bright and colourful portrait. I really do love the countryside though. It's what I usually paint. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So just add some paints in there. Okay. I think we've sketched that out enough. What do you think? Markings along here. Just blend that in. Just blend and blend. Crisscross. No crisscross. There you go. So I think that's enough for now for me to start doing the fine work. Just roughly mark that in, and then there we go. Okay, that's looking good. Well, it would, wouldn't it, if it at all resembles you? I'm sure it's looking good. Right, so I think we're done here. You can, I guess, head out now if you like. I was wondering before you go, if you want to, I don't know, grab a coffee or something. Okay, yeah, sure, I'd love to. Right. Well, I'll just set this aside. Let that dry and we can, head out. Thanks again for this.